Hey guys, it's Martika and today I'm here with a pictorial video on an install that I did using the Luvin Hair from AliExpress, the Brazilian loose wave, inches 26, 24, 22, and 20. In this photo, this is the 26-inch laid out on the table. It's about my full arm's length, both arms stretched out, so it's a nice length for the fact that it's 26 inches. I did find a discrepancy to the right. As you can see, it's a little shorter than the rest of the hair, but this is all the only discrepancy like that that I found, or should I say choppiness, in all four bundles. Here is the 26-inch folded all together, and to the right of it, the little ball, is the amount of shedding that I got when I was finger combing it while it was still dry. So it's not too much. I know a lot of people were having problems with shedding with this hair. And now this is a picture of the 24-inch, which is also, well, it's almost my full arm's length. The 26 was a little bit longer than the 24, but it was still enough hair for the fact that it's 24 inches. And here's the picture of the 24-inch folded up and the shedding that I got from finger combing. Now, as you can see, this is less shedding than the 26-inch, so that's not bad. Here is the 22-inch. This bundle was brown, and I could say the best out of all the bundles. It was about like almost a number 4 type color, and it was so soft. My fingers just ran through it easily. And as you can see, it's very, very, very little shedding from this bundle. This bundle was like it was from somewhere else. I don't understand why the darker bundles were a little rough or whatever, but the brown bundle was fine. And this is the 20-inch laid out. It looks a little short, but most of the bundles were all the same length, which I found pretty decent that they were all the same length. So this is the 20-inch folded up with the amount of shedding, which isn't too much. I did not seal these wefts prior to the install, so we'll see how it goes. This is the hair. I had washed the hair with Tresemme's Curl Hydration shampoo, and I deep conditioned it with the shampoo Curl Hydration, and I put it in the microwave for about 2 minutes, and I hung it to dry. Now with the install, this is the braiding pattern. As you can see at the top, she has her edges out, and I found this way to be pretty good. This was my first time doing it this way, the diagonal way. As you can see, I have perimeter braids around the top perimeter, and oh, should I say the side, and around the leave out. And her hair is really, really thick. It's fine, but it's also thick. And this is the amount of leave out she had out. It wasn't too much. It's a middle part, but she has enough out so she can switch it to a slight side part. Here is the back of her hair. She left some hair out. She wanted some hair out in case she wanted to pull it up into a ponytail, so she has most of her crown out. It's not a lot, but she has enough to pull it up into a ponytail. Here is the back of the hair. I start from the right side, and I take each braid maybe from the left, and I drag it up. That's why the middle of it looks a little bulgy, but the whole thing wasn't like that. I took my needle and thread, and I sewed the puffy part down because I did say her hair was thick, so I sewed it down so all of the tracks would lay flat. Now I forgot to take a picture of the hair when I did just one bundle, but this is 2 bundles installed. Now I doubled the 26, 24, and the 22 inches. So this is the 26 and the 24 inches double. As you can see, it's halfway up her head, and it was pretty quick to do because it was double. This is another view of just the 2 bundles, and as you can see that her thread is brown, so she doesn't cut any of her real hair. And I sew underneath the track, as you can see in this picture. Now here is the 3 bundles installed. I have now installed the 22 inches, which is also double. So that's pretty much at the top of her head. Now I'm finished. This is the 20 inch at the top. I used all of the hair pretty much. I have a little tiny bit left. And as you can see, I braided over top of the braid, and instead of braided under like I normally do, I braided over, as you can see in this picture. And it's really close to the leave out, so you don't have to, you know, maybe bond a track, and it will blend very, very well this way. Here is the photo of the top of her head and the blending. She has fine hair, like I said, so her hair blends with a lot of different textured hair. And here's a photo of the back. You can't even tell where her hair ends and stops. It blends so well. And here is the finished product. I layered the front just a little bit, not too much, because that's how she wanted it. Here is the back. She is about 5'7", so it stops right at the tip of her behind. But she was loving it. That's what she wanted. She was loving it. And here is a side-by-side picture of her and her hair in the front and in the back. So I hope this helped someone. If anyone wants a tutorial on me actually sewing the hair, just let me know. And I will talk to you guys in another video.